So the reason I'm at Computer Plaza is because this morning when I got up and was trying to use the hard drive I have, an error message came up, so I needed to come to Computer Plaza to buy a new external hard drive to move all my footage from the old one to this one, so that I can reformat the old one and hopefully it will fix the issues with it. But to do that, I have to erase all my data. That's what reformatting does. So I had to come buy a new external hard drive to move all my footage and pictures onto while I reformat the old one, which is kind of a good thing. I should probably mirror them so I have a backup always in case I ever break one or do whatever. So I guess maybe it's a blessing in disguise. So after that error occurred with my hard drive, I just spent a lot of time moving 700 gigabytes from hard drive to hard drive, editing, doing a lot of computer work. So for today's video, I went around and decided to ask a bunch of travelers what their best piece of travel advice would be for someone who's about to go travel the world who's never done it before. And this is what they had to say for you.
My travel advice would be to not get stuck in the tourist traps and to go off the beaten path. That's where you'll find the most adventure.
My piece of advice for traveling is don't be scared of people walking around. Everyone loves to talk to you and the world's not that scary of a place.
My travel advice would be just to at least learn how to say thank you and hello in the language, because I think people would maybe more respect you.
My tip is to be open-minded about everything. Don't plan things too much because you meet new people, do different things, and if you plan everything ahead, you're gonna miss on some beautiful opportunities that you wouldn't have had otherwise.
My one piece of advice is just do it. Go for it. If you're thinking about traveling, go.
Alright, so I think my best travel tip is to just stay childish, stay curious, always stay open, like children are, towards strangers. Always talk to everyone and just keep on trying new weird things. It might not always be the best idea you ever had, but it's always definitely a good story in the end.
So my travel advice is to eat the food that's native to the other country that you're in. It is so much more fun to do it that way. It's so good.
One thing I've learned is that the adventure doesn't begin until everything goes wrong. And when it does go wrong, do your best to be resourceful and just go with the flow.
I think a good tip for traveling would be to talk to people, to try and get the cheapest deal that you can.
My one piece of advice, live spontaneous. Don't book your trip too much, don't over-prepare, book your flight and go with the flow.
Money comes and goes, but time you can never get back. So don't worry about money, forget your job, let go of everything and go explore the world, because these experiences you'll never be able to ever put a price tag on.
So my travel tip is definitely just pack the essentials. Definitely, like, you need to pack. You don't need to, but just pack less than what you think you're gonna bring.
My travel advice would be just to jump, to take the plunge if you want to travel. There are many times that that you'll make excuses for yourself in why you can't travel. Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, it's really hard to get time off of work. I have X, Y, and Z to think about. But if you do want to travel, you're going to do it. If you don't want to travel, you're going to make excuses. So just take the jump, just take the plunge. If anything, it will be the satisfaction of fulfilling that dream, of fulfilling that desire.
My best travel tip so far, like, always be happy, always share love, happiness. Like, that's what traveling is about.
If you're thinking about going out and traveling, my advice would be just do it. Go out and travel. Go meet all the beautiful people, see the beautiful places, try all the tasty food, and experience what this wonderful world that we live on has to offer. Because you will not regret it, and you will gain experiences that will stick with you for the rest of your life. So with that, I'm going to end today's vlog. Thank you for tuning in to Paracosm, and I'll see you in the future. Peace!